What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well today. This early evening. I don't know, what's today? Thursday? I guess. But yeah, as you can tell, you're looking at some very interesting pieces of art. Stuff I find out in nature. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock out this little 3-week video of my finds out in nature. You know, the good stuff. And I'm going to be going over a few more things that I've been finding also in my other adventures, like dumpster diving. You know, the fun stuff. But let me get this out of the way. Yeah, that's for another part of the video. Put those in my pocket. Yeah, but let's start off over here. I know you guys always want to take a look at these things. I know. Trust me, because I'm always out looking for them with you guys. I am. But yeah, these are the points that I found over the past 3 weeks. I know it doesn't amount to much. It doesn't. It's only about maybe 12 or 13 good ones, I would say. They range from probably early archaic all the way through woodland, I would expect. Yeah. So look at these perfect points. Some of them are broken, some of them are still intact. Yeah. I know you guys remember me finding most of these. Yeah. I think most of these I found in one single video. But this one here, I'm looking at the screen, so you know the perspective's off a little bit. But yeah, I like this point. There's something about this one. I think it's because when I researched it, it said that this was early archaic, probably around 11,000 years old. That's crazy, but it's got a little broken tip on it. Yeah. But this is just a run over, you know, a rundown of the points that I found, especially that bad boy right there. You remember finding that one, I know you do. The most flawless piece out of all of them. Yeah. But some of these, you know, the ones you get down towards the bottom of the list, these are just, you know, possibly like preforms or something. Like that one. I don't know if that's a preform or not. It looked like they try to make something out of it, but probably not. Probably nothing at all. But, you know, you got the maybes. The ones that might be preforms. You know. This might have been an ancient point. I just, you know, it looks like it's been worked quite a bit. It's just a little bit older. Probably. I don't know. Here's one they worked the crap out of. Yeah, white quartz. Nice big preform right here, I would say. There's neck marks all over the place on it. Yeah. Here's one here who I thought, this bad boy here, was part of a bigger point. Like maybe the bottom portion. It's got that work solder right there. It looks like the bottom of a point. A large one. But who knows? That's why I kept it, so I can study it. I don't know. Here's a gigantic preform right here. Yep. They were trying to make it into something cool. Didn't quite make it. Here's a preform right here. Look at this one. Yeah, well, they were trying to get it to that shape, but they never made it, guys. Never did. Here's a broken one. A broken bottom of a scraper. And it's got some rosiness into it. Inside of it. Look at that. Yeah. Just a shattered old point. Probably just a scraper is all it was. Got the scalloped edges, everything. Yeah, but here goes some cool items right here. You got this pounding rock. I normally don't collect these. I don't. Basically because they just look like rounded off rocks that you find in the creek. But this is hard. This is hard quartz right here. They really worked this one really good. But the reason I collected this one, why did Da Vinci collect this one? Because of this. I see you experts, I watch your videos. Look at the neck marks on that. Look at the pound marks on that. And then there's this little divot right in the middle of it. Perfect. That's the reason why I kept this thing. I never collect these. I normally never do. But when I turned it over, I saw that. What you experts always claim is the real thing. So I went ahead and kept it for you. Not just for me, I kept it for you guys. But I don't know what this is. Now this right here, I don't think is a marble. I think it was just rolled around in the creek where I found it. So I'm just going to mark this off as just a rounded off rock. It's a baby version of this. It is. Yeah, so you got your little scraps right here. You know, it's the same old thing. Same old deal with most of my videos like this. Same stuff. But I think this piece right here is just a piece of iron slag. It's got more of a glassy finish to it. So I think this is more of just iron slag is all that is. Yeah, so this is not a piece of artifact at all. But that's a piece right there. Piece of chert. Yep, real nice. Mostly scraps. You got a bunch of scraps right here. A bunch of chips off the old block right here. Yeah, look. I thought that might have been a point, but it was found in the same location as all these. All this chert found in the same location. With all these little bits and pieces. There's a part of a top right there. I don't know why it's not in this pile. I think I'll just throw it there to keep it intact. Yeah, but you know, you got a lot of good stuff here. Yeah, chips off the old block. Sandstone. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but look at the pottery right here. Look at these monsters. Yeah, I know you remember finding this piece here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, all this is Native American pottery. I think all this was found in the same creek. I think it was. But yeah, you're not going to see the designs on these because it looks better when it's wet, if you catch my drift. Yeah, they show up when you get them wet. But now you can't see the designs on them. Man, it's like little pieces of concrete. That's all it is, like broken pieces of cement with no aggregate in it. But every piece has some kind of little design on it. It does. You know, you can see a little bit of it. Nothing big, but it's very nice stuff. I don't know what this is. I think this is just solidified leather. Yeah, I think that's just solidified leather. Ancient, hard as a rock. Same place as this. Same area this was found. Yeah. But you know, you got your normal pieces. That's all that is. Perfect. Add to my historic collection that I'm going to donate somehow before I die and put it into my museum, my Da Vinci museum, what I've always liked to have. But look at this piece. Yeah, I think that's woodland. I'm not sure. I don't know. I forgot that pattern though. I did. Yeah. Real nice. I love collecting this stuff. It's incredible just to recover that old history. I should have kept this in my next part of the video. Yeah, it's just the old coal that I find. You know, solidified plant matter. Also probably fell off the back of a train car. Who knows? But you know, you got this wonderful thing right here. I never collect turtle shells. I don't. But I decided to just go ahead and keep one. You know, and I took it apart. Yeah, just to study these things. It's semi-translucent, you know. It's got a little opaqueness to it. You can see how the light transitions quite well around the white. The clarity of it, almost like plexiglass. That's cool. That's nice. But then you got the wood pieces here. You know, I got to break out my carpentry skills on this. Because, you know, I do have carpentry skills. I never told you that. But I'm the jack of all trades. Of course I have carpenter skills. But I'm going to make these things look beautiful when they're done, drawing. Yeah, they might look a little bit scary now, but when I get done with them, they're going to look beautiful. I think most of these are hardwoods. I think they are. But I like this piece here. That's nice. But I don't know, maybe I'll spray paint these things like white or something. I don't know. I have to make that decision when I get to that point. But I know what you guys are saying. Dude, that's nothing. It's nothing now. Just wait till Da Vinci gets done with them. You're going to find out what these things are going to look like when I'm done with them. It's going to take a lot of sanding. It's going to take a lot of effort. That's for sure. Break out my carpenter hand on this stuff. Let's go ahead and get done with this portion of the video so I can do the rest of them. You're not going to miss it. Trust me on that. Welcome back, everybody. Part 2 of the video. Yeah, check it out. Look, my perfect geometries I love collecting. You know Da Vinci and his perfect geometries? Yeah, check it out. Look at this. What a beautiful collection. Yeah, but I keep adding it to my collection for the thing I'm going to make. The yard sculpture. Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of these tiled pieces of perfect geometries where I play with the light, you know, where they all get oriented together to create an image or something, guided by the transformation of light, shape, form, contrast, color, everything. You'll see later on, you know, no big deal. It's probably going to take about 16 years to finish. Maybe not, but look at this one, man. That's as perfect as you can get. Yeah. A lot of these look like kind of amateur this time. I mean, yeah, in a way they are perfect in their own right. They are. But they're not as perfect as I want. This one's probably the most perfect. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. You probably saw me pick up a lot of these things. I'm looking and talking at the same time. But yeah, don't worry, that's not part of a point or anything like that. I've already inspected those pieces. Yeah. But you know, you got your perfect ones down here. Man, you can't go wrong with perfection. No. And don't mind these pieces. I just wanted to bring these out right quick to show you the perfection of the fault of the human race on how things break. They break into perfect geometry sometimes to show you the way. You know, put that in my broken china pile for that other sculpture I'm going to make. Everything here is going to be made into something. Everything is. That's going to be part of one humongous piece. This is going to be part of the humongous piece. It is. All this glass is going to be part of one humongous piece. I just have to design it first. It's going to take forever. I mean, it's probably not going to take 16 years. It'll probably take about, let's say 2 or 3 years. How about that? Yeah. But I have to stick all this stuff through my dishwasher. Yeah, I got to buy me an industrial dishwasher. I have to somehow. Because I don't want to clog up the drain or anything like that. Yeah, but look at this. I don't even know how old this is. That's a nice looking piece right there. I have no idea about the age though. That I've never seen one like that before. Never have. Sorry about the focus. But yeah, you know, you got your spheres. No, this is not a pounding rock. I don't think it is. I just like it because it's smooth. I like it. I think I'll just take it by some kind of business office that has landscaping, just toss it in their pile or something. I don't know. But you got your circles. Yeah. You got your circles. Spheres. Cool. Real nice. You know, help me study. Help me understand nature in a different light. But you have your pottery pieces. This is not native. None of this is native right here. It's not. Trust me, I tested it. Yeah, that's handmade right there. That's probably, it could be early 1800s. I'm not sure. Probably 1900s. Yeah, it's a piece of a crock. That's all it is. That might be the bottom. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what that is. That's the handle. That might be the handle. That goes on the side. Yeah, that looks like one of those handle pieces, doesn't it? Where you lift up on it. That could be a handle, but not Native American. Yeah, these are just crock pieces. That's all that is. Here's an old school piece. I thought this might have been Native American. Look at that. It's made of that solidified clay stuff. It still has the aggregate inside of it. So I don't know if this is native or not. If it is, it's probably very late. I'm not saying late 1800s. I'd say early 1800s if it was Native American. But look at the craft on that. Look at that. It has a little bit of the same consistency of the Native American pottery. Right there, you can tell. Everything else is just cool, just moonshine, broken dishes, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna make a piece out of. Send it through the dishwasher. Make sure it gets nice and clean, but it's still going to carry the gradient of tones, the natural patina. Wouldn't that look nice? It looks like I stole it right out of the Mona Lisa, doesn't it? Especially that white section. Looks like I stole it right out of the waters in the painting. Bingo. You know, you got your coal. Typical nice looking coal. Going to be made into something. I don't know what this is. Probably some kind of broken sandstone. That's a nice looking abstract art piece right there. Look at that. Yeah. Nothing too extraordinary. It just jogs my mind, my interest. You know, Da Vinci style is what this is. Yeah. That's exactly what that is. Got some moonstone right here. Got the cool moonstone. Yeah. It's going to be tumbled. And you know what Da Vinci's going to do? Once I get my warehouse that has everything around me, you know, all my interests in like 5 or 6 different sections of that warehouse, you know, for glass. No, it's not going to be a recycling center. It's going to be something else. For my art and architecture, all that kind of stuff, my invention. But yeah, the moonstone, all this stuff, I got to get me one of those industrial sized tumblers. You know, you see them on TV a lot. Not TV, but you see them online a lot. Where it's like a gigantic tub about the size of one of those barrels. You know, like a beer barrel or something. Like a liquor barrel. One of those things. I got to get one of those somehow. One of those kits is what they call them. Yeah, and tumble all this stuff in here. All my quartz. Got a piece of conglomerate right here. Look at that. I wonder if there's any gold in there. Probably not. But look at all the interesting forms in there. All the neat little crystals. Yeah, the sandstone. All sorts of crazy stuff up in there. Yeah, that's a nice looking piece of conglomerate. I'm just going to add it to my collection, to my conglomerate. But after I study it, I'll probably just take it back out in nature. That's what I might do. Load it up in my backpack. But I have some nice pieces of quartz that definitely have got to be cleaned. That one's got a terminated side right here. You can almost see through it if it was clean. I guess you could. But I like this one. You can actually kind of see through that one. Yeah. It's got some kind of clarity to it. It's a broken big crystal is what that is. Humongous terminated crystal that's broken. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's broken. It's got 2 terminated sides. Everything else is just shattered to death. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Probably some tourmaline, some iron bits. Yeah, look at that sheen on it. Yeah, got the tourmaline embedded inside of it. Yeah, probably just a piece of quartz mixed in. That's all that is. It's going to go into that stack. And then you got your iron, not smelting. It's the iron slag is what this stuff is. Yeah, got a whole collection of it. Yeah, it'll make good use for some landscaping. It would. If I made a large enough collection, it'll go in like a nice garden or something. It would, like a small garden. Maybe some kind of yeah, look at that piece. Yeah, it's got the blue in it too. I'd like to see if I had a bandsaw that was strong enough to cut this in half, like the little pieces and all. That'll be cool. Yeah, but it'll be nice landscaping. It would. You know, put it in like a pot. Maybe for some kind of drainage in a pot or something. But yeah, just that's the way I do things. I look for cool things to collect in a way where it can be expressed differently, architecturally, artistically, and like landscaping and all. So don't make fun of Da Vinci when he does this kind of stuff. You don't think the way I do. You don't. I can make a whole entire sculpture that's going to weigh 500 pounds out of this stuff. And it'll be like the Mona Lisa all over again. But in different representation. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. My ideas are always running, people. They are. But let's go ahead and get to the other part of the video. You're not going to want to miss it. Part of my dumpster diving adventures. You're going to laugh at that. Yeah, it's just one of my many hobbies. A way to find ways to find cool things that I can donate. Maybe sell. to make a little bit of a profit. You know, it's a salvage job. I'm Sanford and Son times 10. Da Vinci and Son. Da Vinci and Son salvage. Yeah, that's the new Da Vinci these days. Now, you guys are going to make fun of me because you're always going to compare me to the past. You are. But we live in a different day and age. We do. I'm so excited to be a part of this world today. Some things make me angry. Some things make me happy. Sometimes I get depressed because of what I see and what I witness. That helps bring out the part of me, the part of my soul to try to help you guys out, to see the light of everything. But you guys, you don't make fun of me because I'm a new man. I am. I am a man of many interests, many things. I'm always going to keep the artistic side to me. I'm always going to keep that side of me. You know, the art, architecture, geology, invention, engineering, gardening, whatever it might be. Heck, I could be your best mechanic. I could be your best janitor if you wanted me to. But these are my interests. They are these days. We live in a different day and age. We do. You have so much stuff going on in your world today that it should be able to open up your mind and your eyes to see the light of everything if you saw things Da Vinci style. But just imagine if this kind of stuff existed a long time ago and we were as free as you are now. Back then, I'd be doing the same thing. You don't want to hear my story about how I studied mirrors. You don't want to hear it, because I still do the same thing today. You don't even want to see my inventions that incorporate mirrors. The things that I've discovered, the powers of the mirrors, the powers of reflection. But we'll get to that in a different video. But yeah, let me get to the other part of the video to explain to you what I found in the dumpsters. It'll make you laugh why people do such things these days. Well guys, I forgot to run through the garbage section of the video. The stuff that I found in the creeks and deep in the woods. Yeah, you're looking at a collection. I know it's not much this time because I didn't really go out that much into the woods. It was mostly looking in the creeks and all that kind of stuff for the good stuff. But this is just some of the stuff that I either found in the creek or deep in the woods. But most of the stuff was found just all over the place, everybody. You probably remember me finding most of the stuff. I bet you do. But you know, you got your stuff, camping gear. Yeah, that's cool. This was probably part of a set. It was, most likely, because that's the same place I found this. Yeah, made in Japan. But the bottom of this has a different marking on it. I can't really see it. I can't really see it. Something aluminum. Made in USA. Maybe it says USA. I can't really see it. But you know, you got some kind of weird looking box. Probably 1950s, 1960s. Probably some kind of container box. I don't know. But it's garbage, people. This is garbage. I know it tells us the story of the human race. That's why I collect this stuff. You know, the main reason I do. But like this is garbage. Nothing big. I thought it was a giant ice cream cookie when I first saw it that someone left outside. And it was just sitting there for like 3 hours. That's what I thought that was. But I kept this because it's important. You got to remember this. No dumping. Drains to the creek. Yeah, don't dump your stuff. Don't do it. Because it goes to these guys here. You don't want to do that. But this should go into my natural pile. You know, where I collect my golden ratios. That's exactly what these bad boys are. My babies. My golden ratio. Yeah, but you already see something. I know you see something. Yeah, I found this in the woods. Bowman's Island. Remember when we went to go explore Bowman's Island? Yeah, remember when we saw this? But here's that flash drive. I know you guys are just dying to find out what was on this flash drive. Nothing. It won't even work. I even cleaned it up. Took like 2 hours to try to clean it up. Take it apart, everything. But it won't even register anything. Nothing at all. So there's no way to recover what was on the flash drive. So whoever threw this or lost this in the creek, you know, heck, Can't get anything off of it. But you know, you got some perfume. No, actually this is cologne. Yeah, I thought it was perfume, but it's cologne. But it's a full bottle. But I'm going to keep this for myself. I know it's cheap. I looked it up. You can get online for about $10. But some places sell it like $60. But I'm going to keep it. You know why? Look at the bottle. Man, that's so stylish right there. You know, I like collecting cologne bottles. I do. You don't want to see my cologne. But yeah, you got their marbles. Cool. Real nice. Got a key. You know, I always have these buttons. I always find the buttons out in the creeks. For some reason, they're so tiny. Don't ask me how I find these in the creeks. You know, you got your money. You have the money right here. It's nothing but pennies. But the reason I always collect the pennies is because I always find them heads up. I do. But here's a strange one. Here's a quarter. A modern quarter that somebody tried to shoot with a gun. Like probably a high-powered BB gun or something. Look at that. That's crazy. You know, computer device. Nothing big. Trash. But I'm going to put this bad boy in the washing machine. I haven't done it yet. Yeah. But I'll do it now that the video's done. But it's not going to come out perfect when it's done. When it's out of the dishwasher. No, you know what? I'll put it in the washing machine, not the dishwasher. So it's not going to come out perfect. It's not. It's still going to have stains all over it. But you know, you got your scary item here. We can never get away from these scary things, can we, guys? Look at that. Yeah. Nothing but a collector's item. It's not worth anything at all. It's not. Hey, we got a rubber ducky I found floating in the creek one time. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And, you know, the kids will like this. You know, I'm a kid myself. Batman himself. Yeah. Found floating in the creek. Poor guy. That's cool. We'll keep them. But these lighters, you know what? They still work. They do. Look at that. This one works too. Yeah. Yeah, I got the other garbage. I kept this shoe because it's weird. I've never seen a creek walking shoe like this. I never have. Totes. I've heard that brand before. I'm the jack of all trades. Of course I've heard that brand before. But I've never seen a plastic creek walking shoe before. All man-made materials. Yeah, look at that thing. A plastic creek walking shoe. That's wild. But you have your automotive stuff. This probably came from like a fishing reel or something. I guarantee that's what that is. You know, plastic fork, garbage, and a full bottle of Dawn. Yeah, good for the kitchen. Good to wash your hands with. Yeah, costs about $1. But you got your Coke bottles. We have our Coke bottles, people. Yeah, go right into my bottle collection. And we have one of these things here. I don't even know what this is. You know, I have no idea. But I like the bottle. Look at the top. I collect strange things, I do. But here's one of those very, well, it's not rare. You know, it's a 10-ounce Coke bottle worth about $10. Yeah, this is my second clear Coke bottle that I found. So it's worth about $10. And then I have this bad boy here. I've never seen this before. I can't even see what it says. It says Ken something. Sparkling Cherries Jeweler. What is that? Maybe it's scratched off a little bit. I don't know. But I haven't researched this bottle yet. I haven't. But it says no alcohol, so that sucks. I already know what this is. This is talcum powder or something. My grandma used to have these all the time. I know this bottle by heart. Maybe a little perfume or something, like the cheap perfume that they used to buy back in the 60s and 50s. I can't remember if it was mouthwash or what. But they usually come in like a green bottle. This is a white one. Yeah, but my grandma had these all the time. But I like this one. This is the star of the show right here besides the Coke bottles. Is this thing. Yeah, this is Jergens deodorant, I think. Yeah, this is Jergens deodorant and it's white milk glass. You know what Da Vinci thinks about milk glass. Yeah, look at that. Deodorant. I can even read that. Found in the same area as this. A gold caffeine-free Coke can. Yeah. Crazy. The way the Lord works, right? Yeah. You got to keep in mind that they don't work the way you think they should. They don't. You have to keep in mind that they're very spiritual beings, so they do things differently. It's kind of a joke. It's a code. It's a code to them. They don't know what money is. They don't care about money. They don't care about finances. They don't care about the things that we might care about. But they do care about life. That's one thing you do have to understand. They do care about your human soul. They care about everything in the world. But they don't care about our needs when it comes to money. They don't. It's almost like a joke Christmas gift is what it is. That's exactly what this is. It's a joke Christmas gift. I started cutting up with God about finding gold in the river, and He gave it to me. Fake gold. But to Him it's gold, because He made it the exact same color as the real deal Holyfield. Bingo. Yeah, but this guy, he's going to be hanging out with us for a while, He's not garbage. Don't you worry, buddy. Some of the stuff is going to be thrown into the garbage can. Most of it's just going to be made into some kind of piece of art to tell the story of the human race. Like this brand new piece here that I found the other day. This thing still has a sticker on the inside. And it still smells like perfume, like it fell right out of somebody's purse. But don't worry, these didn't come from it. These weren't inside of it. That's just garbage, But yeah, no big deal. But I found this. Definitely not garbage to the Vinci. You know what this is? This is a portable stand, a tripod for my DSLR camera. Yeah, you better believe I'll make good use of this thing. You better believe I am. But you got some other garbage in here. I found this. Yeah, got a J. No big deal. Got some money in here. Got to put this with a money stack. Yeah, way over here. Found that on the dirt. No big deal. Got tennis balls. You know that. Another tripod. Found same place as this. Yeah, maybe somebody just forgot it or something. All right. So I hope you like this little rundown of this stuff right here. It's just the garbage stuff. Let's hope the light stays out enough for me to go through what I found in the dumpsters. This is not dumpster finds. Well, guys, it's getting pretty dark out here. So I'm hoping it's going to show up on the screen on a video. So it looks pretty good so far. But yeah, you're looking at some of the stuff that I found in the dumpster. Yeah, not a big deal. Nothing humongous. But I like these. This is a good find right here. So somebody threw out a whole crap load of nice seashells. I know you can go to Michael's and get like a whole little basket for like one of those containers for like a few dollars. But there's nothing like finding this stuff. Oops, wrong spot. But there's nothing like finding this kind of stuff for free. For free in a dumpster. I know it's garbage. It is. But I'm going to have good plans for this stuff. I'm going to add them to my bathroom when I get a nice pad to live in. And I'm going to make these, put these things to good use. I am. Look at these nice little seashells. But I'm going to tell you something though. There's nothing as perfect as finding these seashells out in the middle of the ocean somewhere. I'm the best seashell finder. I am. My ex-girlfriend used to get so mad at me when I could find 5 in like 20 minutes. And they'll spend all day looking and find nothing. Yeah. Well, let me get some of my garbage out of here. Yeah, I made a big mistake. I remember this one trip I had out in some creek. I found a whole bunch of nice stuff and some Native American pottery. Yeah, and I actually put it in this box. So it's kind of disorganized. So you got golf balls, you got some Native American pottery here. You got some crock pottery there. But you have a piece of quartz that looks like they were trying to make it into something that's been napped and worked a little bit by the hands of man. As one guy said. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I don't know what they were going to try to make this thing into. But they just, probably just used it for something else. I don't know. But that's from a different creek session that you don't remember because I didn't film this session when I found all this stuff, especially Native American pottery. But this is what I found in a dumpster. Yeah, we got a 4 set of, Bohemia glass. It's got no color, of course, unfortunately. But it's crystal from the Czech Republic. I'm very familiar with these guys. You buy them at China stores, But this was originally a set of 6. But 2 glasses were broken, so they trashed them, leaving 4 intact. And you know you got your perfect, you have your perfect cobalt blue Avon bottle here. Yeah, look at that Avon. What a find. This was found in the creek, by the way. Oops, that goes here, not in the dumpster. But this was found in a dumpster. Look at that piece. Yeah, just a neat little mug. That's nice. And I kept this. I had to keep this. Why? Why did Da Vinci have to keep this? Minerals from the Dead Sea. You know, I'm not a female. But yeah, I don't know if I'll use it for anything, but just the idea that this kind of stuff was mined from the Dead Sea. But it's full. Yeah, so that was in a dumpster. And you have your perfect perfume bottles. Yeah. So somebody trashed these. You already know why they trashed them. Because 1, 2, 3 of them are missing tops. They're missing the little droppers. So they trashed the whole entire set. Yeah, but all the rest of them are intact. It's the fragile, cheap ones that you buy. You know, they're probably about $1, $2, $5 a piece. But the bigger ones are probably what, $12, $15 a piece. But the biggest problem is that the bigger ones, some of the bigger ones don't have any droppers. They don't. But look at that. It's like your old school Bohemia glass. But you know, it's not expensive. But here goes the money I found in a dumpster. Yeah, in a box. And the box still might have more change in it. Yeah, authentic buffalo nickels. Yeah, look at that. Hit the jackpot. Not really. They're worth about $1 a piece. I don't know. Yeah, but most of these date back to like the 1930s, the mid-1930s. A lot of them are 1936, 37, 35, 33, that kind of thing. But then you have your ancient 5-cent pieces. Yeah. I see you collectors out there finding these all over the place with your metal detectors. All the time. I've always wanted to get my hands on a metal detector to go try that. Yeah, but I have too many other interests. But I found a crap load of this stuff in a dumpster, in a box. So what they were doing, you saw the video of me dumpster diving. They were gluing these things. They were gluing these things to the back of money clips. Yeah, there's some of the adhesive right there. Yeah, but there's an Indian head penny, 1905. Yeah, 1905 Indian head penny right there. Probably worth about, yeah, I don't know. A lot of these date from like the early 1900s. But there's one in here that's 1898. 1903, 1903. There's one of these that's 1898. There's 1901 right there. I don't know. Where's it at? 1911, 1907, 1911. Here it is, 1898. Look at that. What a cool find. And I was praying to find money, you know, like this. I was. I've seen your videos out there, like a Nugget Noggin and all the other ones, like Aqua Chigger and Exploring Alabama and all the other ones. All the other channels out there where all they do is go out metal detect old home sites. And they just randomly find this kind of stuff in creeks and all. Yeah, but I'm really proud of myself because, you know, I finally found something that they find. The extraordinary stuff. I know these aren't 1925 quarters or anything like that, but this is a cool find right here. It is.